What's up, graphic designers? In this video tutorial, we're going to deconstruct and reimagine this book cover called Our Otherness is Our Strength, and we've got some interesting font juxtaposition. We've got gradient tools as well as the city skyline. There's a lot that we can do here, so the first thing that you're going to need to do is find your photo, download it, create a selection. Next, what I would advise you guys to do is click File, New, and then we're going to click Print, and we're going to create a canvas letter size 8.5 by 11 inches. We're going to have the orientation in vertical mode, portrait mode, boom. We're going to press Command V. After we copy, Command C, Command V, there we go. And I'm going to zoom out just a tad, and I can see that we want our individual, presumably you, to be approximately this size on the page. I'm going to press Command 0 to fill the space. This looks amazing. Next, what we're going to need is a city skyline. That makes sense. So I'm going to type in NYC skyline, and we're going to see what comes up. I'm going to click on images, and we're going to be patient. I know I'm going to click on this little icon, the filters icon, and you know what I'm going to do? So I'm actually in the Brave browser, which is awesome because if you use the Brave browser, you can go to YouTube and have no commercials. But I don't love Google image searches in Brave, so what we're going to do is go to the Chrome browser, and I'm going to type in, once again, NYC skyline, and I can't help but notice that we've got drawings and silhouettes. I'm going to click on silhouettes. That's why Chrome is the best. And I like this. I'm going to click tools, size, large, and I like this one. I'm going to right click, copy image. I'm going to return to Photoshop, Command V to paste. And you might remember this from the other day when we were superimposing heads. If we press Command L, we can make the lights really light. And now what I'm going to do to get rid of that white is make sure I select the Magic Wand tool. And I'm going to select the white. Beautiful. This is amazing. I'm going to press Command minus to zoom out. And because I'm still in the skyline layer, I'm going to press Command T. I'm going to increase the size. And this looks great. Now, you guys can have a little bit of, I don't know, creativity in terms of the color schemes of your skyline if you want. So here it's black and gray. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Magic Wand tool once more. And I selected just that skyline. I'm going to create a new layer above it. And I'm not going to make this black. I'm going to make this maybe a dark, dark red. I'm going to do G for paint bucket. Command D to deselect. That looks interesting. Okay, maybe we'll roll with that just for a little bit, but probably we'll change it. All right, so here's what I know. I'm going to press Command V again, Command T, and so check this out. This is kind of fun. If we press Command T and right-click, what we can do is we can flip horizontal. So we flipped it like so, and now what I'm going to do is select the Magic Wand, press Delete, Delete, and I'm going to drag this other layer behind him, and I'm not sure how I feel about this, but let's pretend this is what we want. And I'm actually going to press V and then 5 to make it 50% opacity. I'm going to use the eyedropper tool and press G, and when I use the eyedropper tool I selected exact gray, so it should ideally fill that space. Let's see, there we go, and not quite. It's okay. All right, so we've got Eric. We've got the two different skylines. We're also going to need a few different colors. I'm going to use the eyedropper tool, and this is like the digital version, although it's a lower quality. So I'm going to grab that blue, and then I'm going to grab this orange. It looks a little bit like a sunset, maybe a sunrise. We're going to right-click the paint bucket. I'm going to select the gradient tool. I can't help but notice that linear is the first gradient that's selected. And I'm going to make sure that it's not on these legacy gradients. Instead, I'm going to go to the very top. I'm going to go to basics and that very first one. And I'm going to have something on a new layer. Something that looks a little bit like this. Let's see. Let's try. Why not? So we can experiment with this. That looks okay. I'm not loving this red, so I'm going to make it black for the time being. And yeah, I'm going to roll with this for right now. All right, so you're going to want to experiment. You're going to think about what looks good in your particular visual. I also know that we need some text. I can't help but notice that we have two kinds of text right here. We've got what we might describe as block font, and we got this like script font. And I'm going to show you in a second how to do that. So what I would encourage you guys to do is write something like, our blank is our strength. So what I'm going to do, because I know Eric, and I know Eric very well, I'm going to write our, and I don't see it because it's underneath Eric, and I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Our blank is our strength, and I'm going to write 3-point accuracy. This dude has a great shot. Check to confirm, Command T. Our 3-point accuracy is our strength. Now I'm going to make our a little bit smaller, right? And I want 3-point accuracy to be a little bit bigger. Here's what I know, you guys. We want to have font juxtaposition. So what I'm going to do is this second font, instead of otherness, it's going to be 3-point accuracy. And instead of champagne and limousines, I'm going to do Bacalistes maybe, or maybe Adalia. And I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with Adalia. And we're going to make this 2 lines right here. Beautiful. I'm going to press check to confirm. And I'm loving this all of a sudden. You're going to experiment with fonts. And this is going to be the last part of this video tutorial. You're going to think about what makes sense for you. How do you download fonts? How exactly does that work? How do we get caviar and champagne? That is a wonderful question. We're going to go to our favorite website in the world. It's called dafont.com. Dafont.com. When we go there, what you're going to want to do is a few things. One, I like to click on top, and then I'm going to change fonts from 25 to 100, and I'm going to write Photoshop is fun with an exclamation point. Not all fonts have punctuation, but Lemon Milk sure does. And so what I did was, again, I hit font, the number of fonts available 100, and you can type in your preview text, and you're going to scroll until you find fonts that make your heart sing, that you think look pretty cool. All right, and I'm going to find one that we need, and Birds of Paradise. If I don't have that now, I need it. It's when I get over the years. You're going to, I always return to this. You're going to click download, and when you click download, what we're going to do is go to our downloads folder. There it is. It's zipped up. We unzipped it right now, so now we've got that Birds of Paradise folder. It's a TTF file. I'm going to double click. We got a little font little preview here, and you know what? Yeah. We do want this. So I'm going to left click install. Amazing. And so now here is what I know. If I type in Eric at the top, and I press check to confirm, Command T, so it's going to look a little something like this. What we're going to want to do is see if Birds of Paradise indeed is there. So I'm simply going to highlight, and I'm going to type in BIR. Oh, Birds of Paradise. There it is. I think that is pretty stellar. You guys are going to find fonts that resonate with you. You're going to reimagine this book cover featuring yourself or a classmate. You're going to think about skylines. You're going to make it look good. You're going to let me know if you have any questions. Experiment with color, fonts, everything. Good luck.